Hegseth shuts down Pentagon Advisory Group on Women in the Military. The Pentagon has disbanded a decades-old advisory committee that provided recommendations on how to better support women serving in the armed forces, including previous calls for properly fitting body armor and adequate health care. Pentagon spokesperson Kingsley Wilson announced on X Tuesday that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth had decided to eliminate the group, formerly known as the Defense Advisory Committee on Women in the Services, DCAWITS. Wilson said the panel had been focused on advancing a divisive feminist agenda that undermines combat readiness. Wilson added, Secretary Hegseth has prioritized uniform, gender-neutral standards across the department. The move ends the work of a committee originally created in 1951, at a time when women were just beginning to take on expanded roles in the military. It is the latest step in Hegseth's broader campaign to scrutinize and scale back Pentagon diversity initiatives. Late Tuesday, Hegseth reiterated his stance in a post responding to Wilson's announcement, writing, "Gender-neutral, colorblind, merit-based." For decades, the committee had advised defense secretaries on policy issues after site visits to U.S. military installations, focus group discussions with service members, and consultations with subject matter experts and Pentagon officials. Its recommendations spanned healthcare, fitness evaluations, family violence support, body armor design, and aviation acquisition policies. Many of these issues, such as family planning and parental leave, directly affect both men and women and are cited as key reasons service members leave the military. In 2018, during Donald Trump's first term, the committee urged the Pentagon to provide properly fitting equipment for women after reports of widespread problems. Its report stressed that appropriate equipment is essential to the success of service members and the military as a whole. Dr. Kaylin Hunter, a Marine Corps veteran and current member of DCAWITS, told CNN, "Everything the committee has done improved overall military readiness. Eliminating it is a significant loss for the country." She noted that many policies, often labeled as women's issues, benefited men as well, including retention and recruitment. The committee's fate had been under review as part of a broader Pentagon examination of advisory groups launched earlier this year. While such reviews were not uncommon, meetings had been postponed and activities suspended, leaving members uncertain about next steps. The decision follows a series of actions by Hegseth to roll back efforts aimed at expanding women's leadership and influence in military planning. In April, he announced he would terminate the Pentagon's Women, Peace, and Security program, calling it yet another divisive Biden-era social justice initiative. The program, originally endorsed by Donald Trump and supported by Ivanka Trump, was designed to ensure military leaders considered gender impacts in operational planning. Hegseth has also overseen the removal or replacement of several women from top leadership posts, including former Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Lisa Franchetti, the first woman to serve on the Joint Chiefs of Staff, whom he dismissed as a DEI appointment in his 2024 book. Other high-profile departures included Vice Admiral Yvette Davids, the first woman to lead the Naval Academy, and Vice Admiral Shoshana Chatfield, the U.S. representative to NATO. Similarly, under Trump, Admiral Linda Fagan, the first woman to command the Coast Guard, was removed. During his confirmation hearings, Hegseth faced sharp criticism for past comments suggesting women should not serve in combat. In a 2023 interview, he said, "Women should never be in combat. They are givers of life, not takers of it. I know many great female soldiers who have served, but they should not be in an infantry battalion with me." Under questioning, he softened his stance, insisting he respected every female service member who has worn the uniform, though he repeated his belief that standards had been lowered for women, without providing evidence.